And I kind of knew coming out here that like that was going to be a big part of my adventure. But I just knew the shape of it was going to be so good. Hi internet friends, welcome to the vlog. I just got to Dillards Clearance Center, and you know when we're at Dillards Clearance Center, it's going to be a good day. We're on the mission for some bargain hunting. We're going to see if we can find some good deals, and maybe, just maybe, some of the stuff that I've been eyeing lately has gone on extreme discount. One can only hope. It is really hot here this week. It's supposed to get up over, I think it's going to hit 101 degrees, which based on what my parents tell me, that is really hot for Florida. I'm officially starting to dress for the heat. lauravonv is supposed to meet me here. I don't know if she might already be here. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, let's get this party started. These are always some of the first places that I stop at to see if any of these have gone on markdown, but alas, they have not. So many good pieces. Still the same price. Still always watching. Goodness, this is like the dreamiest set. This is one of those things that like somebody's gonna find this 30, 40 years from now and be like, this is the coolest vintage thing I've ever found. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. That is a steal of a deal. Seriously though, who needs Pinterest when you just have Goodwill that you can dig through? So much outfit inspo. Ugh, she was amazing. Vibes. You know, real talk, I don't think that was my best thrift trip ever. There's no better feeling than just like getting out of the house and wandering around a good thrift store, finding a good book to just flip through. It's unmatched. It is completely unmatched, okay? I am every living, walking meme of just like, give me some coffee and a thrift store and I'm happy. The day is still young, and I think today we're gonna head out to Epcot because there's a band playing called Lit, which is from my like teenage years, I would say, like late 90s, early 2000s. I remember the songs, but I just don't clearly remember the band, but I'm excited nonetheless. I am anticipating some really big crowds though this weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, and we all know it's gonna be crowded. I honestly think this weekend is gonna be the kickoff to the summer months. So I think it'll be a good like gauge of what the crowds are gonna be like, which will be interesting. It'll be interesting to say the least. Might need to get my rides in for the summer too. So I won't pay for the Genie Plus and like all the extra add-ons. I won't do it. I will happily wait in line though if I have my phone on me and some like listings ready to go, or you know, just something like some kind of work thing that I can focus on while I'm in line. I'll do that. And I think today I might need to get some rides out of my system. Like give me all the slow rides, you know? I want to do Living with the Land. I want to do Figment. I want to do Spaceship Earth. Just give me all the classics. That's how I roll. So I'm thinking tonight I'm probably gonna get all that out of my system and be really happy about it. Okay, we're gonna go check on our little dude, see if he's awake and walking around. That doesn't look like him. There's Queso. Hi, Queso. Where's Prince Charming? Where's he at? That's not Prince Charming. That's not him. Where is he? Show me the way, Queso. I've reached the part in my life where I'm talking to a yellow fish. There he is. I see him. Oh my gosh, Queso was telling me the truth. He's right back there. Hardly see, but I just saw him move. Tell me I legit felt like Queso was trying to tell me where Prince Charming was. That was hilarious. There he is right there. Best buds. They're always together. Thing I've seen all day. It's a lizard on top of a dinosaur. It's perfect. Whew, what a toasty little adventure that was. I think I have a new rule officially that I'm not allowed to leave the house until after 6 p.m. I at least got in Living with the Land. I am drenched in sweat. I really shouldn't even be filming right now because my goodness. I had to laugh so much though with Prince Charming, how Queso and Prince Charming are just always together. And I cannot for the life of me remember if I already talked about this previously, but I didn't name the animals. The employees named the animals. I have just so happened to be there when employees were like talking about how funny Queso and Prince Charming were, and they told me their names. I'm such a creature of habit to go and seek out the same routine every single day, and clearly they are too, so I think that's partially why I've bonded with them so much. But man, that was just hilarious that like Queso was just hanging out right there. Also, I feel like I should mention, so I found out about, there's a show on Disney Plus, if you have Disney Plus, And I'm sorry to anybody who's not a Disney fan, like I get it, I totally understand. But Disney Plus has a show where they do like a behind the scenes of Animal Kingdom and just, you know, how they care for the animals, different like emergency room type stuff. And they just so happened to mention the seas in Animal Kingdom. So the employees, like knowing that I was so invested in these two creatures, told me to watch that show. And now I'm addicted to it. It's got 2 seasons. I'm already halfway through with the 2nd season. And it's just a fun way to kind of learn about the different animals at the park. And you actually get to go in and then see the animals. So that's, yeah, that's my little dose of weirdness that I felt like sharing with you guys for some reason. I think the heat got to me and that's why I'm oversharing right now. So I also just want to say though, while I wait for my car to cool up and to cool off, I remember when I first moved here, I was so nervous. I was really good at being kind of like a loner, but not alone in Los Angeles. Like there were times throughout my, you know, 11 years there that I just like, I was doing my own thing, you know, like I was in a long-term relationship, but for the most part, like it was just me, myself and I, you know? And I kind of knew coming out here that like that was going to be a big part of my adventure and a big part of my experience is like, it's probably going to be me, myself and I for, you know, a good chunk of time out here. I was really nervous to go do these sorts of things by myself. Like not, you know, like I have my parents here, so I'm not like alone, but you know, just going and doing these like random adventures. I mean, Goodwill, I'm so used to going by myself, but like going to the parks and whatnot by myself, I don't know, there was a little bit of like hang up that I had, like, is it gonna be weird? Is it gonna feel weird doing these random things? Let me just tell you, the amount of like people that I see in line, like in front of me and behind me, it's like we're all just a bunch of women going out there and doing the things that we want to do is basically the conclusion that I have come to. You know, sometimes you just gotta embrace the aloneness. Like, I'm telling you, man, there's something to the idea of like being a loner, but you're not alone. Like, I have a good, solid core group around me and like I have friends, I have family, like I'm so fortunate. But at the same time, I know that like I need my solitude sometimes. And I was really worried that coming to the parks was gonna feel weird, but man, oh man, let me just tell you, there's some solitude to be had in that place. And there are so many people doing the exact same thing. Okay, I'm heading home and I'm gonna get some work done. I feel like I had my fun for the day. It's time to get some work done. So I'll check in with you guys later.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
But I just abruptly stopped filming any content for this vlog. So I feel like 3, maybe 4 days have gone by and I didn't film. So the other night I went with my parents to see the Disney Springs drone show. That's what you guys just saw footage of. It was a cool thing to see. You could like see the drones kind of like take off from the ground and start to form in the sky. If you get a chance to catch that show, if you're visiting Orlando and you just want something cool to see, go to Disney Springs and see that show. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. It's just Disney Springs, so anybody can get in. But yeah, it was so cool. And the best part that like got me a little bit choked up was the WALL-E scene where Eva and WALL-E are dancing. WALL-E is my icon for everything. Any chance I get to call myself WALL-E or show a picture of WALL-E, I do. I love him so much. I love that movie so much. Anyways, yeah, I thought I would just kind of wrap up this video with showing you guys like what I've thrifted recently. 2 of the items I've already photographed and put away, but I did get to film them. They are both 1970s, maybe 60s, but I'm gonna go ahead and say 1970s Fredericks of Hollywood pieces. I get so excited whenever I find Fredericks of Hollywood. I think probably like at least 5 or 6 times. You could argue that Fredericks of Hollywood kind of borderline fast fashion of the day. Most of it was polyester, so it's very costumey now at this point in time, but it's always interesting to find these pieces. And I had such a cool conversation with my mom about that label, because to me, the most history that I can find on it is like when it was founded, what the founder invented, what role his wife played in it, and all those kind of things. The biggest question that I asked my parents was, how often did you see these outfits like out and about? Because when I tried them on, it seriously felt like I was wearing a costume. There was nothing that made me feel like I could wear this and feel comfortable in public. I think people think of Fredericks of Hollywood and they think costume in a different way, you know what I mean? Like this was an outfit. This was something that somebody purchased to wear out, not just, you know, in the bedroom kind of thing. So I was curious what they had to say. Both of them kind of agreed with the fact that in the town that they lived, a small town America, you wouldn't really see that out and about. There was like they thought of a couple people that were like, oh yeah, they maybe like wore that a couple times, but it's more the bigger cities that you would see that look in. And I thought that was fascinating to me, because you see that so much in trends now. Like that's very much true for, you know, New York and LA. I've even had people comment that on my videos, that like, yeah, some of these trends are cool, but like they're mainstream in different areas. They're not, you know, mainstream everywhere. I always think it is so fun though to hear about that kind of fashion history and just find out the thought process behind people. I love thinking about what I personally wear, but I love thinking about why people choose the outfits that they choose, what makes something trend, I love every aspect of it. Like it fascinates me to no end. I love picking up little slices of history like that. And speaking of disco days, I also picked up this express top that I want to try on and see how this looks. I was just clearly in a disco mindset because this is very much a disco top. Sorry, my camera went dead, so you're getting cell phone footage, but I just wanted to say the payoff on shirts like this sometimes are amazing. It's always a little bit of a risk when I pick up stuff like this because I don't get to try it on at Goodwill, but I just knew the shape of it was going to be so good. But it is even better when I see how much the shoulders exaggerate. It being very 70s and me being like on a 70s aesthetic kick for what I was thrifting this week, the payout on it is so good. This is one of those pieces that you just feel like you can get so dressed up and just feel like $1,000,000. And then this is not something that I'm gonna keep, but I just wanted to show you guys because I thought it was so cool. It's an Armani skirt. I would say this is probably early 90s, but I loved the pinstriping on it. It's very much on trend right now, but the coolest thing that just completely solidified for me was the zipper. It zips all the way up and then zips down. So it's kind of a mini length, but there's a super wide slit at the end and you can like, you know, zip it up to create an even wider slit. But yeah, the stitching on it was what really drew me in. I was so close to listing these the other day. This isn't thrifted. This is something that I've had in my wardrobe for ages. These are BDG jeans. I haven't been wearing them recently, and you know, even more so because of the weather. And I was so close to selling them, and then I was like, wait just a minute. I've been in desperate need of Bermuda shorts. Why not just make some Bermuda shorts? So I'm gonna try and cut these and see what I can make with them. And then I also wanted to show you guys, 7 or 9 sent me these shoes to try out with some outfits, and I am so excited to put these bad boys to the test. These are metallic ballet flats. Can I just say, I think one of the coolest things about these shoes is the bottom of them. Look at that design. I legit can't wait to step in sand just to see if this design transfers. I don't think it will, but like the bottom of the shoe is so beautiful. Leather, metallic, ballet flats, yes please. I'm so excited to wear these. These are gonna be my new go-to shoe. If you guys have been following my journey with loafers for what feels like eternity, I have been trying to find some really good loafers, and I am so excited for these. The black and white contrast does it for me. One thing that I am so interested in though with the website, so the big thing with 7 or 9 is they make charms for your shoes too. And can I just say, when I was looking at the website, the charms completely changed the look of the shoe. So their big thing is they like attach right here. And I mean, it just blows my mind how different the pieces look when you add the charm on. So I think that's a great way to play around with your wardrobe and like reinvent looks without going crazy. You know, if I want to completely reinvent these shoes and make them more of like a holiday time piece, you just add in the charm and boom, it's there. You can also do it with their heels. They make these like slide on pieces that just completely alter the look. Like you can go from classic kitten heels to Mary Jane's in a snap of the finger, and I think that is brilliant. So yeah, let's cut up these jeans and see what I can do. Okay, with these, I am just gonna kind of eyeball it and probably cut to about here. I think that should be a good length. And just like that, I will now wear these shorts all the time. This was such a good idea. And yes, I do need fake tanner on my legs desperately. I love that this outfit works either way too. Just still can't get over these though. I feel like I'm gonna be wearing these nonstop on repeat. Okay friends, sorry my battery died on my other camera, so I'm just gonna say goodbye to you guys right now. I just wanna let you guys know though, lauravonv will get you 15% off your order on 7 or 9 if you want to score any of these beautiful shoes. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are new around here, might have a couple extra videos for you right here and over here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.